It suddenly occurs to me that intro gags are a lot harder to think up for during Blind Box Blitz episodes. Um, Now I know we've just done a Blind Box Blitz not long ago, however, at Metrocon, my buddy Rick gave me a grocery bag full of these things, and I really want to find out what's inside, so let's go ahead and do another Blind Box Blitz so I can play with all my new goodies that were gifted to me. And these seem quite tailored to my interests, and we're going to start where we've already kind of touched on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers The Movie Series action vinyls by the loyal subjects. This, however, is Series 1, rather than the Series 2 that I have already opened up. Once again, we are faced with the fact that the Dinozords, which were not in the movie, are in this assortment because we need to fill out the boxes. So let's see who is here this time. Well, we have a metallic version of the T-Rex. I instantly know which one I want the most. We also have a metallic saber-toothed tiger and Triceratops, as well as, rare variants in black, as all three of those molds. And then let's see, metallic red, yellow, and blue Rangers. I really hope they got like full sets of these out and they didn't just immediately start going to like translucent varieties and ink or ooze blotched versions. And then there is a lone White Ranger in total gold. There is only one. Imagine if this actually was the one. We just happened to open up the one box that has one of these on a Blind Box Blitz, just completely random. All right, let's go ahead and rip into what this is. I don't know why they bother taping it and then gluing it down too. That seems weird. There's gonna be a lot of cardboard debris under my table. All right, big silver bag. There's the rip. Ooh. We have a little tiny saber-toothed tiger. Does the tail come out? Yes, the tail does come out. It's almost like there's enough, just from the get-go, it almost looks like there's enough possibility to almost actually make a combining set of these things, but no, not quite. So yeah, this is the first time I've seen the saber-toothed tiger. The metallic element seems a little bit barren. You can see there is some metal flake in the paint or plastic. I'm not sure which of the two it is, but it's not really enough to really bring it out. It doesn't really come close to like approaching the gold you would expect out of a metallic yellow. Oh well. Let's say the paint is really sticking all the joints on here. I can see where all the hinges for articulation are, but all of them are paint stuck. Okay, so let's see, what can you do? Well, your tail does go in and out. Teeth doesn't seem articulated. Not like they're supposed to move, but head does go up and down at the shoulders and at the hips, and then the ankles also hinge. That's actually quite a bit for one of these little things. Like, action vinyls are one of those things where it feels like they just make a body and then just put a bunch of heads on them. So it's always nice when I see things like this and I see that the articulation actually has gone the extra mile and they actually function as little tiny toys. So, hey, there's a tiny saber-toothed tiger for the collection. That leaves me 3 Dinozords in varying colors that they're going to be from here on out. Let's stick to the action vinyls and we'll go to another one that I only have one box of. Dragon Ball Z. Same company, same series. Well, obviously different series, but you know what I mean. Okay, so who do we got here? Goku and Piccolo, of course. Frieza, final form. That's not his final form anymore. Over on the other side, Vegeta, Super Saiyan Vegeta. So we have Saiyan Saga, Cell Saga, and speaking of, the perfect one himself. Doesn't seem like there's a Gohan to go with him in this series, unfortunately. We have a Neon Club 28 Goku. Whatever that is. A metallic Trunks, a metallic Super Saiyan Goku, and then, again, a single gold Super Saiyan Goku figure. And then we have a Build-A-Figure, too. Okay, like, I guess that's how you get Shenron in the series, but blind boxes seem like a really weird place to put things like that. That seems a little bit strange to me. I'm going in through the bottom this time because the top, like, I don't see, again, they're taped. I don't understand why you bother taping these boxes and then glue the lids shut. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right. So once again, we have a big silver plastic bag. Zip. And let's see. I really hope this is Cell, but I get the feeling it's going to be a Goku of some kind. Hey! I am pleasantly mistaken. We have Vegeta from the original Saiyan Saga. Oh, that makes me happy. His arm is like... Okay, there's something strange going on in his arm. Is this paint stuck again? I think so, because it's like it's supposed to be able to rotate like that. Ah, his arm's in this really weird position, and I'm trying like not to like completely screw up the peg in there. All right, so he seems to be okay now. Okay, so what have we got here? Very paint stuck Vegeta, looking the way he did when he first invaded Earth with Nappa. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I like that he actually has a translucent element for his scouter. That would have been really easy to just paint over, and that's nice little attention to detail. Speaking of, his little tail belt actually does come out of his butt, so good on you. You got that part right, and it seems to be like an individual piece that just wraps around. That's quite nice. His legs seem like they're very far apart, so I need some kind of angle tilt to make sure he can actually stand properly. I'm not sure I'm getting it. Well, see, with that big head, I was actually kind of worried that he would not be able to stand up, so that's pleasant. Let's see, do I have a Build-A-Figure piece in here? Let's see what I have. Ooh, no, we have alternate hands. I didn't expect that. Alternate hands and an alternate tail, so I can actually take the tail off and give him a little bit of motion. That's cool. Okay, I didn't actually expect swappable pieces. I don't have anything for the Build-A-Figure. Like, I thought that's like... Isn't that the point? Like, you take it apart and there's always like a little piece of another figure inside. Ah, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, so there's what the gold Goku looks like. Congratulations if you're the one sucker who actually pulled one of those out and probably spent about $1,000 on these things trying to get it. All right, so we're going to move on to tiny boxes that I've always been curious about. These are Minecraft. Discover the world. So we got two different series here. We got this basic little set, Series 3. It comes in this little tiny cardboard chest. And then we have Minifigure Minecraft. I'm not sure what series, but everything in it is in a minecart. That's a little bit weird. I've never really picked any of these up because for this tiny size of the boxes, they always seemed very overpriced. And that might have to do with the fact that my grocery store for a long time thought that each one of these should sell for 12 bucks a pop. I'm not kidding you. They're like $5 everywhere else. And like, I like Minecraft, and I'm not sure how much. I'm going to go ahead and open up this one first with the minecart variant. It's quite heavy. That's nice. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Ooh. I believe that is Steve. He's in diamond armor, riding around in his little minecart. Might have a teal color. He's got a ball bearing on the bottom, so I guess... Oh, yeah. He actually has some roll to him. Kind of spins a little bit as he rolls, but I didn't expect that. No wonder it was so heavy. Okay, so yeah, my first experience with these, yeah, clean sculpt, a little bit of overpaint, but these are cheap little figures, not really holding that against them too much. A little mold blemish, that's not a big deal. All the little sprite elements are in there too, I like that. So yeah, I'm not too dissatisfied with that. I'm not a big fan of like putting him in the minecarts. I don't spend much time in a minecart in Minecraft, oddly enough. So that's a little bit strange to me, but that works. That works. Okay, so Series 3, there's nothing saying what is in here. I meant to go over what was in there on the other box. It's like the main cast of characters and animals, and they are all riding in minecarts. You can't do that on this one because there's nothing. Oh, actually, we have a card. We have a card. Let's see. What is it? Jeez. Okay, if it's in the game, it might be in this. And they don't tell you, like, what's the rarest stuff. They do show gold variants of everything. I'm going to assume there's more than one, since they are not indicating that there's only one. But yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. It's like almost, you can almost make a Minecraft board game at home with a full collection of those. All right. Come on. Open up. What do we have? Ooh, we're continuing the armored look. I'm going to keep calling them Steve because it's the only name from the games I know, but it is full gold armor, brilliant gold paint going on here, and a golden sword, which is surely going to break very quickly. But that does look quite cool. Like, that's nice. I like that. Man, he's got such a gleam to him. Look at that. It just catches every bit of the light. That's cool. I like that. Okay, cool. So we got diamond and gold, minecart and no minecart. That actually works out pretty well for me. I'm not sure if that's something I'd want to go into collecting, but hey, the tiny size, a lot fit on the shelf. All right, and we wrap this up with some imports. Digimon Adventure Data 1 box set series. So, these are all the partners from the original season of Digimon in various forms. We have Agumon, Patamon, we have Gomamon, and Palmon, and then we have their their in-training and baby forms, of which I will admit, I don't remember the names too well, because they rarely ever showed up in these forms. I remember Tokumon, I remember Koromon, that's about it. So, I'm sure Rick knows from past videos, I'm a big Patamon fan, so we are hoping one of these is a Patamon of some sort. Alright. Cracking open box. Oh, they don't bother with the whole... They don't bother with the whole blackout bag inside, because, hey, cardboard generally does that. But they also don't leave me any way to get into it except this. Alright, so... I'm going, Tanamon? It's been a long time. Oh, yeah, Tanamon. And Uramon. Okay, so, Digiclade number 1. I like they come with a display stage that actually has their name on it. Like, especially for me, that's nostalgic, but can't quite remember. This seems a little bit abusive to have the in-training form riding on the baby. Don't ride on the baby. How many times do I have to tell you these? It shouldn't be that difficult. You know, okay, whatever. Ride the baby. See if I care. So, yeah, that's very nicely sculpted. There's actual airbrushing there to get some variance in the leaves. That's good. See, nice and fuzzy molding. There's a lot of paint going on to something that seems to be a single piece, though, of course, there's probably multiple connection points that are glued together. But all the paint seems good. Details are all crisp. Eyes are molded in rather than just being simple paint applications. That's nice. I'm actually happy with that. That's actually a very nice quality little piece. And yeah, I like that there's a display stage. I would have liked if they could peg in so all this was nice and secure. But yeah, at least they thought of that. So that is good. I like having that. All right, one last chance. Patamon, are you here? Are you here, Patamon? We're looking for you. Okay, so I've been assured these shouldn't be duplicates because the case assortment apparently had one of each in each box, and these were taken from the same box that had not been sullied. Alright, feeling in. No, that's the display stand. I'm trying to get a guess of who this could be. Definitely not a Patamon. Actually, it's an Agumon. I will happily take that. Okay, out of the bag you come, and your display stand. Savage into this. Ooh, little display arm here too. I'm going to need that because this guy's on an aerial pose. All right, so we have what is essentially, I'd say, the mascot of Digimon itself, the main Mon, the one who's the most recurring in games, in the animes. It is Agumon himself. Looking very nice. Orange paint all around. Nice claws painted in detail. Everything looks quite good and crisp on him. Of course, being one of your main Mon, you definitely have to make sure you get him right, and they seem to. He's got his eye shines, his multiple colors, tongues painted in, even the, wow. Actually, the edges of the mouth are painted a different color than the tongue. So it actually stands out. That's really good. Yeah, and I'm very happy with that. Okay, now's the uncomfortable part where we have to, we're never going to speak of this again. So yeah, that's nice. And comes Agumon right on the display stand. I like the display stands are also this hexagon pattern, which is not only very digital looking, but That also means they all fit together in interlocking ways, so you have a whole array of them. And have fun with your coworkers and friends who have these on their desk by switching around all these little baby forms that they can never remember the names of. Watch the hilarity as they get very small, pointless anime facts about a Japanese series wrong. So this has been an adventure. I've experimented now in a whole bunch of different blind boxes I have never played with before, and have been quite happy with the results. The DBZ figure is really, really good, and very surprised at just how solid he is. A little bit more articulation would have been nice, but hey, it's a blind box, and look at all the plastic that it took for his hair alone. The saber-tooth tiger is neat. That makes me want the rest of the Zords. The little Minecraft guys, I'm happy with. I didn't get anything bizarre, though. You know, like a monster spawner or something. I actually got little figurines, which is good. And then, yeah, the Digimon ones are exceptionally well done. I'm very happy with those. Might track down an individual Patamon rather than just hoping for, like, boxes to show up that may or may not have the Patamon inside. So thank you again, Rick. This has been fun. This has been an adventure. And these will go somewhere. I need like a display shelf just for all the blind box stuff because it's starting to pile up, guys.